Hey, it's Casino Mike. What's the biggest risk you've ever made? I usually talk to seniors and veterans about this. They take a lot of risks. Even at older age, things happen and you have to make decisions. I'm wondering, even if it's younger people that comment, what is the biggest risk you ever took when it comes to leaving, moving, going into another situation? How long did it take? Or did you see that you needed to do it but never did? Did you ever have to leave a job? Did you ever get terminated? Did you quit because things weren't the same and they were getting worse? And you knew that you had to find something else. Usually you want to wait and find something else first before you leave. But sometimes things can get so complicated that it's better to get out as soon as you can before things get worse. But that's where you don't get your unemployment. That's where you have a lot of difficulties, but it's a big decision. And the situation could be to where it warrants it because it's somewhere where you got to get out of the situation. So I'm just curious if any of you out there have a comment on that you want to share. Some people don't want to share things that are just, to them it's really confidential to them. But in actuality, you can actually help others by saying, I made a tough decision and I made it through. It can inspire someone to turn around and say, hey, you know what? Maybe I can go ahead and do this. That moves are difficult, especially if you are moving to another job or moving to another state, moving away from family. When I went to the Navy, I left family. I went overseas. I went across to the other side of the world. I needed to get out on my own. And a lot of people can't do that. Some people have their kids living with them into their 30s and 40s. I find that to be amazing because that's not helping that individual. That individual needs to know how to grow and become an independent adult. So to me, when you take those risks, you grow. They can be painful. They can be you're afraid, very afraid. I think the fear of change is more damaging, all right, than to actually go out and take the knocks. So just interested if you ever do have a chance to just comment on here and say, hey, you know what? I've been there and this is what I did. It'd be great. Here's my story on it. Is you heard I went in the military. I've left jobs before, ones that I've been at a long time, and I had to make a decision because of a situation getting ugly there. Not so much to me, well, in a little way, because it was an overall situation. And I saw that it was not going to benefit myself or people I worked with to stay there. So I had to move on. And you end up growing. You end up thinking, well, where am I going now? I feel like I've dropped. No, not always. Because sometimes we have to start over again to create something new and better. So you have to be able to say, hey, you know what? Why not try this out and see where it will lead me? It's led me into better situations, and I keep doing it. I keep trying something new and different, something that I enjoy doing, I've trained in doing, and yet I haven't been able to use it. Now, you then when you use it, it's like, wow, this is great. this can lead to something even better. But you won't know unless you get out there and try. And a lot of people stay in a comfort zone that's not really even a comfort zone. It's like a prison. So consider doing something like that. Consider change. If you're in a bad situation or you're in a situation that's stagnant, change it. You know, when I was in the military, I was like, what did I do? And then when I turned around and saw how I was developing, I'd never go back. I never would. And each time I think I don't, you know, you look back and you say, "What did I make the right decision?" As things go along, you will. Yes, I did. And it made a difference for me. And it made me feel stronger. It made me feel like I could do more than I thought I could. That's where you need to be. Good luck. Please comment, and it can really help others. Thank you.